about keeping your relationships with people that you meet in person, and then also people that you meet online, because now this is the look, you and I having a conversation, and you already down there in the bottom where my wife grew up. You know what I mean?
1,600 miles away. Oh, your wife from South Florida?
She's from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, cool. Broward County in the house.
Yeah.
Pompano Beach?
Yeah, Broward County or somewhere, something like that. We was just down.
County.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, technology is a beautiful thing, and the more relationships you build, you want to keep. You know, you want to keep those relationships, and you want to keep a positive mindset. You want to keep a positive mindset because it's so much BS on the internet that if you keep absorbing all the BS, you don't even know it, but as a person, you take the BS that you internalize from countless hours of social media, negative videos, you take that out there into the world, and then you're wondering why people don't want to be around you or gravitate towards you. Because you've internalized it, you don't know it, you're thinking, hey, it's just entertainment, but you're internalizing it, and you done took it out there in the world, and you expose yourself to the world as this social media driven monster, but that's really not you. But now you have alienated your opportunities. You done closed so many doors that you didn't even know you could have opened if you'd have just had a smile and said, hey man, how's your day going? You know what I mean?
Keep it simple, keep it plain, and keep it real.
Yeah.
100%. With that, the overinflated egos of social media, but also the depression, the people that take that stuff, like you said, and internalize it, it can create a bad person, and it can create an overbearing person. And most importantly, it's all inauthentic.
Exactly.
We need more authentic relationships. And like you said, it could be for a season. It could be for just that season for a specific reason, or it could be a lifetime. But I agree with you. We got to pour positivity into each other, and we have to radiate that positive light.
Exactly.
And stop with because what I like to call it is the Willie Lynch syndrome, where we think each other is all against each other. You know, we are the least trusting of ourselves, so to speak. So I was thinking when you were talking about taking your son around and showing him about the slick talk and the fast talk, so he can identify it. That's beautiful, man. That's brilliant, because a lot of these kids that do grow up in a stable home and they get brought up right, the parents forget that part. I can think of a relative now where his pops didn't show him those ropes of his past, you know, from the old neighborhood, and he got into trouble later. But had he gotten those lessons, should I say cautionary tales, and those drive-bys, for lack of a better way to put it, what you did with your son, and just let him observe for himself. This is the bad, this is the good. You know the difference, and you know where you're going to fit and how you're going to excel above anything that comes at you. A lot of people miss that. A lot of people miss that.
I told my son, so my son carries a wallet. Right? I said, when you're telling about, and this is me talking to my son, when you're telling about, you know, your excursions, your vacations, the things that you're doing with your mother and your father and your brother and so forth and so on, notice the eye contact, notice the smiles, the genuine nature of the person's expression. When you're really excited for someone, your facial expression appears a totally different way than when you're faking it, right? So I said, remember those expressions, right? I'm telling my son this, right? Reason why I brought up carries a wallet.